stay in the game. If your balloon pops, you're out. Round 1, orange, yellow, red. Red, you're out. Round 2, red, purple, green. Purple, you're out. Round 3, yellow, red, blue. Which one will pop? Red again. Did not see that coming. Round 4, red, orange, green. Orange, you're out. Round 5, orange, yellow, purple. Yellow, you're out.
Hey C3 kids, are you ready to worship?
nos callaremos, redimidos somos. Hola City Kids, ahora es el tiempo de adorar a nuestro Rey Jesús. Vamos y adoremos todos juntos.
Dios te guarde y bendiga, que extienda su amor y te muestre favor. Dios te mire con agrado y te den paz. Dios te guarde y bendiga, que extienda su amor y te muestre favor. Dios te mire con agrado y te den paz. Amén. 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 Que te cubra con su gracia hasta 1000 generaciones, tu familia, tus hijos y los hijos de tus hijos. Que te cubra con su gracia hasta 1000 generaciones, tu familia, tus hijos y los hijos de tus hijos. Que te cubra con su gracia hasta 1000 generaciones, tu familia, tus hijos y los hijos de tus hijos. Su presencia te acompañe donde quieras que tú vayas, que te llene, te rodee. Él va contigo en la noche, en el día, en tu entrada y salida, en tu llanto, alegría. Él te ama, Él te ama, Él te ama. Oh, oh. Amén. 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 Yeah. Que te cubra con su gracia hasta 1000 generaciones, tu familia y tus hijos y los hijos de tus hijos. Su presencia te acompañe donde quiera que tú vayas, que te llene y rodee. Va contigo en la noche, en el día, en tu entrada y salida, en tu llanto, alegría. Él te ama, Él te ama, Él te ama, Él te ama, Él te ama.
Hey everyone, Pastor Dan here, and in this series, Win or Lose, we've been talking about how to win at life. But sometimes we have to make tough choices that may seem like a loss, but actually they help us win in the long run. So today we're saying this: choose now, win later.
Hey man, what's up? How's it going?
Good. Hey Andrew.
What are you doing? I'm eating some narrators.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm eating some narrators.
Okay, I can't understand a thing that you're saying, so.
I'm eating narrators.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying, so you're gonna have to like get rid of that stuff in your mouth, okay? No, you don't.
I'm eating now and laters.
What? Why are you eating now and laters?
Because I want to win. You want some?
Okay, no, gross, dude.
You don't? All right, looks like you're gonna lose.
What are you even talking about?
It's what we're talking about today. How if you want to win, you know, choose now and laters.
Okay, no. You think we're talking about candy?
Yes.
Well, we're not, okay? We're not talking about candy. We're saying choose now, win later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Choose now and laters. I was just at QT, getting some snackarinos, looking at the candy shelf, thinking, what do I want to get? What do I want to get? Maybe some Skittles, maybe some Snickers. Then I remembered what you talked about. You said choose now, win laters. And I thought, hey, I want to win at life. I'm going to get those. What? Big king size, like $1.29? That's a grab. Boom, bought it, eating it, winning. Oh.
That's not, okay. That's disgusting, first of all. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about candy or now and laters or anything. We're saying choose now, win later.
So, do you want some or not?
No, I don't want any of those.
Fine, more for me, winning!
Okay, no. All right, we're not talking about candy today. We're saying choose now, win later. In fact, everyone say it after me. Say choose now, win later. Come on, say it again. Say choose now, win later. Nice job.
Hola, C3 Kids.
Vamos a aprender la visión.
Usa tu voz más alta. Wait, nuestros amigos. Come on, guys. Ready? Conoce a Dios, encuentra libertad, descubre tu propósito y haz la diferencia.
So we can all think of a time where in the moment we really didn't want to do something, but later we were so glad that we did it. It's kind of like this jar right here. This jar is like our life, and we can fill our life with whatever we want to. We can fill it with wise choices or not so wise choices. We can fill our life with wins, or we can fill our life with losses. This gumball right here, this is going to be a wise choice, a win. So this could be something as simple as someone's mom saying, hey honey, I want you to quit playing video games and come help me do the dishes. That person puts down the video games and says, oh, okay mom, I'll help you out. That is a wise decision, a win added to that person's life. But the opposite is also true. This brick of coal is a loss. A bad choice, a bad decision. Hey honey, I want you to come help me with the dishes. And this time this person says, you know what mom, I'm really not feeling that right now. I want to play my video games. How about you take care of the dishes today and I'll do the dishes tomorrow. That is a bad decision. That is a loss added to that person's life. But here's the deal. Anytime that we make a choice, any decision that we make, that choice, that decision forever becomes a part of our life. We can't ever just reach in and try to take out a bad choice. It's not how it works. Some people try to cover up their bad decisions, try to hide their bad choices, but it's not changing anything. They're still there. Whether we have a win or a loss, it's with us forever. That's why it's so important that right now we choose to make those good choices, those wise decisions. This is why Moses said in the book of Deuteronomy, I set before you life and death, blessings and curses. He says, make sure that in whatever you do, you choose life. Make sure that you make wise choices. So let's do this. Let's think of some things that other people could do, decisions they could make right now to help them win later.
stories of the Bible. David's prayers. This is David.
Hello.
David was the second king of Israel.
Yeah.
He was a great warrior.
Oh!
He loved God with all of his heart, and he prayed to God often. David loved God so much that he wanted to give him a special house to live in.
Yeah, that's it.
But God told David that it wasn't his plan for David to build this house. Even so, David thanked God for all he had done for him. He praised God for the great God that he is. David wrote many psalms, which are prayers and songs to God that are in the Bible. In many of his psalms, David began by thanking and praising God. He thanked God for answering his prayers and giving him victory over his enemies. He thanked God for guiding him and showing him the right path to take. David thanked God for always being with him. Even when David was an old man, he thanked God in front of all the people of Israel for all that he had done. He said to the people, "Give praise to the Lord your God." David talked to God his whole life, and this is one reason why God said, "I have found a man after my own heart. He will do everything I want him to."
So we can all think of things that other people could do to choose now so they can win later. One of the people I think was the very best at this was a guy in the Bible by the name of David. You might remember him as King David, the person that God chose to lead all of his people. But before he was King David, before he defeated the giant Goliath, before he killed the lion and the bear, David was just a little shepherd boy. And when he was a boy, God looked at David's life and saw that David made wise choice after wise choice. He saw that David would spend time in the fields taking care of those sheep, reading his Bible, singing songs to God, worshiping him, make sure that he was taking super good care of his dad's sheep. Good choice after good choice. And God saw, okay, if he's making all of these wise, small choices now, then that means later he's gonna make wise, large choices. And that's exactly what David did. God picked David to be king. And when he was king, David made sure to make wise choices. It works the same for us today. When we make wise choices now, even when they're small, it helps us to make larger, wise choices later. So you've got to ask yourself, what do you want your life to look like? Do you want it to look like this, to where it's full of wins? And yeah, you've got some mistakes here and there, but overall, a winner. Or do you want your life to look like this, to where it's full of mistakes, full of regret? Do you want to be a winner, or do you want to be a loser? It all comes from what decisions, what choices you're making right here, right now. It's those little decisions that you make every day. They have a big impact on who you're going to be later. This week, let's choose to be winners. When it comes to your words, telling the truth or telling a lie, what are you doing? It's easy to tell a lie. It's more difficult to tell the truth. This week, tell the truth. Make sure that you do that harder thing to tell the truth, because you know that when you do that, it's going to help you to win later. What about with your attitude? What kind of attitude do you have? Do you have an attitude that's always blowing up on other people? When things aren't going your way, you let everybody else know? When you're told to do something you don't want to do, you run off to your room, you slam the door, you make a big scene? Or do you have a pretty calm, even attitude that even when things aren't going your way, you put a smile on your face until they get better? How about this? What are you doing with your time? When you get home from school, do you just spend all day staring at a screen, watching TV, playing video games on your phone? Or do you spend time with your family? Do you spend time with friends? Are you being unwise with your time? Or are you doing something productive? maybe studying, getting smarter, spending time with your family. This week, what can you choose to do now to help you win later?
Este es el versículo de la semana. Pongo ante ti la vida y la muerte, bendiciones y maldiciones. Elige pues la vida. Deuteronomio 30:19.
I set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Choose life. Deuteronomy 30:19.
So this week, you know what to do. You know what choices that you need to make to help you to win later. Remember, you choose now to win later. But there's one choice that I want to make sure that everybody in here has made. It's the most important choice that you can make. Choosing Jesus to be your Lord, being born again. If you've never done that before, I want to help you do that right here, right now. Everybody, will you bow your heads and close your eyes? I want you to say this prayer out loud after me, loud enough to where you can hear it with your own ears. Say this: Dear God, I believe Jesus is your Son. Jesus died on the cross, and you brought him back to life. Jesus, you are my Lord. I am born again. Thank you for making me part of your family. Amen. Everyone look up here. If you just prayed that prayer, you just made the most important choice. It doesn't matter how many wrong choices you've made before, that was the one choice that makes you right with God, the one choice that makes you a part of God's family. And we are so excited for you. In fact, everybody, let's do this. Let's give our friends that just prayed that prayer for the first time a great big hand clap.
Remember, C3 Kids, choose now, win later. See you guys next week. Mwah.